Hello there, welcome to Getaway. Coming up, we take you on a 1-hour trip right around the planet. From sailing the wonderful Whitsundays.
You have total freedom to go where you want to go and see the places that you want to see.
To discovering a different side to the Hawaiian Islands.
Hawaii is also home to some incredible ranches and its fair share of cowboys and cowgirls.
Plus, whining and dining on South Australia's Fleurieu Peninsula.
It's an area of mellow Mediterranean magnificence.
Up first, the gorgeous Greek islands.
What a place to welcome you to the show. We are in one of the most famous holiday locations on the planet, the beautiful Santorini Island. Formed by a volcano thousands of years ago, the spectacular lunar landscape and whitewashed cave architecture has become iconic. But seeing it for yourself is truly breathtaking. After boarding our luxury yacht, Emerald Azzurra, in the Greek capital of Athens, we've island hopped our way to Santorini. From here, we'll continue our dreamy glide through the Med on Emerald Cruises' vibrant Greece and Turkey itinerary. Santorini is the best known and most photographed Greek island of them all. But while its cliffside villages and incredible views have made it world-renowned, its wine industry is one of the lesser-known attractions. And how much wine are you producing every year from here?
Well, Santo Wines, as the biggest winery in the island, produces roughly about 500,000 bottles annually, which is not a very big quantity, but for Santorini is definitely a significant one. The grapes thrive in this land and they give you the specific character that you can only get from a volcanic terroir.
Santo Wines is worth a visit just for the epic vistas.
Now we're getting in the fun part of tasting some wines.
What a perfect place to try the wine. This is incredible. I feel like we're overlooking the whole island up here.
It's a view that you can never get enough of.
But the wine itself is also a winner. What are we going to have?
So, we will start off with our classic label, 100% Assyrtiko indigenous grape variety that we cultivate here.
And Santorini is known for its white wine, isn't it?
Yes, predominantly. About 90% of the total production is white. So cheers.
Cheers.
We say yamas here.
Yamas?
Yamas.
Yamas. Oh, I like that. Should we try another?
Yes.
Santorini is small enough that you can easily experience all the sights in a day. But a tour of the island generally starts right here. We're now in Ia. This would have to be one of the most popular places on Santorini.
It is the most popular.
Why is that?
Every corner of the village is a postcard. Every place you go and you take a picture, it looks great. People love the place. There is no better place than that to be on this island.
Emerald Cruises anchors for the entire day in Santorini so that we can stay on the island to soak up all this. Watching a Santorini sunset is one of those bucket list travel experiences many of us have dreamt about. And I can now confirm it absolutely lives up to the hype. What makes the sunsets here so spectacular?
It's the scenery first, the cliffside, the views. It's almost like you are on a big natural balcony and you're watching the sun setting, diving, oftentimes in the ocean.
You're always welcome to dine ashore, but when the food on board is this good, And might I add, all included, it's hard to resist. La Cucina is the main restaurant on Emerald Azzurra, and there's no booking required, so you can dine wherever and with whoever you choose. Every table comes with views of the Mediterranean, but the terrace is most definitely the pick for al fresco dining. Saluting the sun on board as we glide through the Mediterranean is a wonderful way to welcome the new day.
Turn the right foot straight 90 degree. Open it with hands.
And it's all part of the service with daily yoga and Pilates classes, just a couple of the many added extras that come with cruising in 5-star luxury.
Chest forward. Slowly stretch it upper part.
Mykonos is known all over the planet for its beautiful beaches and luxury resorts, making it one of the most popular of all the Greek islands.
And what do you think the biggest attraction is that brings people to Mykonos?
I think that we have the cleanest waters in the Mediterranean Sea and the Aegean. The beaches are beautiful, and you will not get the parties that are organized next to the beach anywhere in the Mediterranean Sea.
Can you find your nice quiet pockets as well?
There are always places where you can find some peace of mind and you can have a coffee, especially in the morning when Little Venice is not that crowded.
Little Venice is one of the most charming corners of Mykonos and is found on the western part of the island, stretching from the old port to the windmills.
These windmills, I feel, are iconic. How long have they been here for?
Well, they were built in the 16th century and they were used to grind wheat into flour for the population and for export.
And now are they used for anything?
They are just iconic landmark of Mykonos.
And I guess it's appropriate to have windmills here because, oh my goodness, it's very windy.
Yes, as it always is in Mykonos. That's why it's called the Island of the Winds.
Join Emerald Cruises in the Mediterranean or Caribbean and discover the magic of luxury yacht cruising. All meals, drinks, selected shore excursions and more are included. Secure your unforgettable 2026 or 2027 departure today with super early bird savings from $1,500 per person. Getaway viewers can save an additional $250 per person off the Emerald Cruises Luxury Yacht Cruise Collection. For more information or to request your voucher, visit emeraldcruises.com.au/getaway offer. Call 1300 390 386 or speak to your travel advisor.
I tell myself that I got this. I try to slow when I lose it.
Farm stays in Australia have never been more popular, and it's the sort of holiday where everybody wins. For the farmers, they get to drought-proof themselves and diversify their income. And for city folk, they get to dip their toe into a treasured way of life they may never normally get the chance to see. So I hope you're ready. We've got a farm tour to get to. Carinya Station is just a few minutes from Lightning Ridge, a small outback mining town in northwestern New South Wales, just a little shy of the Queensland border. So how big is Carinya?
6,600 acres.
Is that all?
Small hobby farm for here.
What's it like for you opening your farm up to everyone?
Oh, I think it's great. It gives an opportunity for city people or people from anywhere really to come and have a look at what actually happens on a farm.
The country life is in Joe's blood, and he wouldn't have it any other way.
You know, there's ups and downs and we're just got to, ride them out. And, you know, there's good times and there's times when things are tough. So, just got to make a dollar when we can.
You know what's really nice is for your guests, if they're camping here, they can really have no one around them at all.
You really can have your own space.
Well, you can have your own space and you can spread out. There's plenty of areas to spread out here. You can see around us and, you know, that you can park and not see somebody else.
Yeah.
Joe and his wife Jacinda bought the property in a pretty rundown state. And they set about making it their family home and farm.
Come into the shearing shed.
Love the shearing shed. Where did the name Carinya come from?
Carinya is an Aboriginal word meaning happy, peaceful home.
Right.
Family with 3 kids, not always so peaceful. Bedtime, never happy. But where else would you want to raise your kids?
It works.
Yeah, it does.
Did you ever think you'd be opening your property up to the public as a farm stay?
In a word, no, definitely not. But I also didn't think I'd be 40 years old when I realised what I wanted to be when I was a grown-up.
And what is that?
What I'm doing. Like, I love it. I love sharing my farm.
This is your calling.
Yeah.
It's an environment where guests truly are made to feel right at home.
I'm very impressed with your veggie garden. Now, who is Bob?
Bob is one of our long-time guests who's been coming here for years.
And so he's created this for you?
He has. It's fabulous, isn't it?
The guest that keeps giving.
Yes, absolutely.
How many chooks have you got?
Oh, I've got a few. Just enough, I guess, to supply quite a few of the businesses, right from Hebel down through to Walgett.
Bet they love you.
They do. Most of the time I can't keep up with egg demand.
Really?
They know that the eggs that they get from us are straight from the chook's bum. They know exactly that they are real eggs. They're every shape, size and colour, as they should be. They are animals, they're not machines. And that's the way I like it.
Now for Joe and Jacinda, this is just the daily grind. But for many visitors, it is a world away from their everyday.
Why did you want to bring your children here, your family?
We live in Brisbane, so we're in the city. We do have a couple of backyard chooks, but which they love. So they love animals and they want to know. We need to teach them about the farm and where our food comes from and give them a taste of the farm lifestyle.
There is so much room, as far as the eye can see, to set up camp and have complete seclusion. But if you would like to ditch the swags and spoil yourself rotten, you know you deserve it. Then Jacinda and Joe have you well and truly covered.
Ooh. This is a bit flash. I wasn't expecting this. How lovely to just come in here and chill out. And look, these are the bickies made from the eggs, straight from the chook's bum, as Jacinta mentioned. This is lovely.
These glamping tents inject luxury into a remote outback stay. Every detail has been thought of to make sure it is a farm stay you will never forget.
For me, this is my favourite time of the day. This is when an outback farm stay, I think, really comes into its own, when the sun goes down and the stars come out. And you know, when people talk about big sky country, this is it. This is what they're talking about. There is nothing that you can hear other than Mother Nature and the crackle of a good campfire. This, to me, is bliss.
The locals call this the Fleurieu Peninsula, but please, you can't bastardise a name like that. It's the Fleurieu. It's a beautiful word. It sounds like a cross between flower and flourish or something. It's an area of mellow Mediterranean magnificence, named after Charles-Pierre Claret de Fleurieu, whom, I might add, the history books describe as the eminent French wanderer. And of course, why wouldn't you?
Davo, where are you going, mate?
I too can be an eminent wanderer.
The Fleurieu Peninsula, about a 40-minute drive south of Adelaide, is an undeniably intoxicating brew of wine country charm, big sky scenery and gobsmacking Southern Ocean coastline. Before Australia was federated and South Australia was still a colony, this area was a huge exporter of wheat. Today, this is all that remains of the massive Port Wollonga wheat jetty.
In July 1888, Friday the 13th, mind you, the Star of Greece was dashed upon the seabed just out here. The Marine Board at the time investigated and determined that although drunkenness played no part, the cause was a manifest want of skill, which makes me question the sensibility behind naming the Star of Greece restaurant just there after such a disaster, and particularly since it ain't a Greek restaurant.
The Star of Greece has been a staple on the Fleurieu Peninsula for over 20 years, and with decades of experience making wine, drinking wine, and connecting with the region's providors, owner Doug Govan's passion for keeping things local is contagious.
Yeah, so we've got a ceviche kingfish here, which comes from the next gulf over, so around Port Lincoln Way. Calamari, that comes straight out of the waters here, and then you've got the whiting in front of you. Which also comes from a little bit further south, mostly around Kangaroo Island. So we're just so blessed with fresh produce like this.
While the food and wine at the Star of Greece attracts throngs of those people that like to call themselves foodies every week, Port Wollonga's crystal clear water and sand are its main attraction. And if you're looking to make more than a day trip, the jetty, overlooking the entire beach, has the best views in the house. The beds are plush and king-size, and the rooms dial up the open plan vibes all the way to 11. However you choose to wander the Fleurieu, be it hike, bike or saunter, there is one part of this region that must be explored. It's wine. While this may look like the most chillaxed lawn party ever, this is down the rabbit hole, one of the region's most popular cellar door and food experiences.
How was everything for you guys today? Enjoyed everything? Yeah?
The brainchild of Dom Palumbo and his wife Elise Cook. Wine tastings here are done on the top deck of the family's very own bus.
So this is a Chardonnay, obviously.
That's our Chardonnay, so it's a really fresh take on Chardonnay, really light, very crisp.
And the bus?
We took a sabbatical, spent 2 years going around the country in our combi van, and we used our combi as a tasting room while we did that. So we were selling our wines to restaurants, bottle shops and grey nomads in caravan parks. So that gave us the idea, let's create a bigger version, and that's why you're sitting on a bus.
The wine and the atmosphere are only part of the happening here. The food is all focused on local organic produce. And 4 times a week, Dom and his chefs roll out an authentic Italian food experience.
People sit down, they put their trust in us, and we just bring food out to their heart's content, basically.
It's so colourful, it's so fresh.
Well, a lot of the produce is fresh out of our garden, and what doesn't come from our garden comes off of all other beautiful local farms. And it's really important to us. Organic, locally sourced produce is so important to us.
Welcome back to Getaway and Scenic's unforgettable Douro River Cruise. A journey that is so far well and truly living up to its name. Slowly meandering our way along the Douro River aboard Carinya Azzurra is definitely one of the most relaxing ways to travel. Each day, a new port of call awaits. And today, it's Reggua, a charming town often regarded as the gateway to the Douro Valley. One of the joys of travelling by ship is being able to explore some of Portugal's less discovered regions.
So Inish, how do I pronounce the name of this town?
Ucania.
Ucania.
Yes.
And the Romans were the first ones
exactly.
to live here.
The Romans, they were the first ones to start producing wine in this region, according to some archaeological excavations.
So we've got them to thank for the wine.
Absolutely. They were the first ones.
When was this bridge built?
This bridge was built in the 14th century, and this was the very first toll bridge we had in our country.
When we were walking through, I noticed all these marks on each stone. What do they represent?
They were signature of the stonemasons because at the time they would be paid in the end of the day according to the number of stones they would place.
So they got paid per stone?
Exactly.
So that was like their invoice right there?
The invoice at the time, that's true.
This entire region holds a wealth of historical riches, but the pinnacle is here in Lamego.
This town, Lamego, it's really an important town to Portuguese people.
Absolutely. Lamego, it is a monumental town. It is the place in Portugal with the greatest concentration of monuments per square meters.
But this one is the most magnificent of them all. It's breathtaking.
It is indeed. This is one of the most important monuments, Baroque architecture style we have in this area of the country.
They really make you work for it too, with all these stairs.
Absolutely. This is to be close to the heaven. So that's the reason why the shrines, they were located at the top of the hills.
The Sanctuary of Our Lady of Remedies is a striking 18th century Baroque church visited by pilgrims from around the world.
I'm feeling the burn. But it's so worth it.
It is indeed.
Back aboard Scenic Azzurra, an afternoon on the sun deck, lazing about in the Vitality pool, is the perfect way to really soak up the European summer.
When I travel to a new country, I really like to immerse myself. And when I say immerse myself, I mean really immerse myself.
From ancient ruins to vines as far as the eye can see, Portugal's Douro Valley is certainly delivering the goods at every turn. Every day you can take the experience at your own pace or sign up for one of several included scenic free choice tours. Like today's guided tour of a palace and gardens that may just look a little familiar.
I do recognise this from the wine label.
Yes, actually, you are looking to the image of Mathieu Rosé wine label. Actually, it is a Baroque palace from the first half of the 18th century, designed by an Italian architect.
Casa de Matus was completed way back in 1744, becoming a heritage site in the 1970s.
The family had a noble title, and the firstborn in each generation was the administrator of the state and the house.
After how many generations?
We are talking about right now 14th generations.
The palace and its gardens are a striking statement of wealth and centuries of Portuguese history.
So where exactly did you take your inspiration from?
Our inspiration came from the Versailles Palace in France. That is probably the most iconic symbol of Baroque in all the world.
This is just glorious.
Yes, and this is one of the main inspirations of the Versailles Palace gardens. You can find a lot of shapes from that place in here.
The meticulously maintained gardens are matched by the lavish palace interiors.
What a joy it is travelling through this beautiful region, drinking in views like this. For such a small country, Portugal delivers big time. And like a good port, it just keeps getting better and better.
Explore Portugal in truly all-inclusive ultra-luxury on board Scenic Azzurra. Exclusive scenic and rich experiences, scenic free choice activities, all onboard meals and drinks are included. Secure your 2026 river cruise with an exclusive air credit offer available. Getaway viewers can save an additional $300 per person with an exclusive voucher. To request your voucher, visit scenic.com.au/getaway, call 1300 790 372 or speak to your local travel advisor.
I know what you're thinking. You would love nothing more than packing your bags and coming here to the beautiful Whitsundays and boarding your very own luxury yacht. Now, it does pose a couple of challenges for most of us though. Number one, you may not have a luxury yacht, and number two, you may not have a lot of boating experience. Well, up here in Queensland, Whitsunday Escape has been taking boat lovers and giving them the experience of a lifetime. This sleek vessel is ours for the next few days. 43 feet worth of powerboat, whose sole purpose is to give you unparalleled access to this stunning part of Australia.
It's a great way to see the Whitsundays. You have total freedom to go where you want to go and see the places that you want to see. The main thing that we want from our charter is a basic understanding of chart and compass. And then the rest of it, we show you guys the ropes, how to operate the boat, where to go around the Whitsundays, all those great snorkel spots.
The Whitsunday Escape team will teach you everything you need to know to safely skipper the boat. You don't need a licence, but a bit of boating experience will come in handy.
A lot of the feedback we get is the wildlife is amazing. You know, the fish, manta rays, turtles, all that really cool stuff. It's whale season at the moment, so it's fantastic.
The Whitsundays earned its name from Captain Cook back in 1770. Made up of 74 picture-perfect islands, many of them surrounded by pristine, white sandy beaches and sparkling coral reefs. This one, Whitehaven Beach, has been crowned one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. We're heading out around the Whitsunday Islands now, and I thought I'd just show you around the vessel so you know what you're going to get as part of the experience. And this is obviously the wheelhouse, and this whole area here, this is another entertaining area. The living area downstairs is spacious and airy, and there's everything you'll need to cook your own meals. The cat comfortably fits my travelling companions and myself, with 2 comfy double rooms and a master suite. The bathrooms are well set out too, with plenty of room. But I've got to say, if you can get away from your friends and family for just a moment, come back up here to the wheelhouse, and that right there on the day bed has got to be the best spot on the boat. And the sweetest life, living is all right. Being in charge of the boat is all about exploring, but you also have regular radio access back to Whitsunday Escape Base.
This is Castaway on 82.
If you need any help with choosing an anchorage or any other nautical bits and pieces. Free. Look, one of the great things about this kind of holiday is that you've got this whole area of the Whitsundays to explore. So wherever your family or friends want to go, you can head off. You can stay there as long as you want. I'll take you to my island. Hold on, my friends. Let's get away from it all. Langford Island, which sits just off Hayman, is one of those iconic islands that encapsulates everything good about the Whitsundays. At low tide, its long sandy spit emerges from the water, giving you great access as well as a chance to stretch your legs and have some fun. One of the huge draw cards of the Whitsundays is that the water temp sits around 24 degrees all year round. 3, 2, 1. And so no matter what time of year you come, there's always a chance to get wet. What do you think's the best part of an experience like this, especially for people who are coming on holidays?
I think the vast amount of opportunities in order to snorkel, swim, check out all your bucket list items that you've had. You know, Whitehaven Beach is a bucket list for me. Hill Inlet, you see it on TV all the time, and to be able to come up here and have this holiday, it's amazing.
Well, I think everyone agrees it's a pretty amazing place up here. So cheers, and thank you for sharing their experience with me as well, guys.
Cheers,
So
guys.
good.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Looking forward to the rest of it.
Yeah.
Welcome back to our scenic river cruise through Central Europe. So after leaving Slovakia, Scenic Amber has cruised gently through the night to deliver us to Vienna, giving us a whole day to explore any way we see fit.
Another day, another country that our beloved Danube has delivered us to, Austria and its capital, Vienna. And believe it or not, I am right on the edge of the city here. The Viennese absolutely love their green spaces. They are known for their great lifestyle, and they've really mastered being able to marry the old with the new. So let's get out amongst it. Let's get the heart rate going.
Well, it's no secret that Vienna's cultural resume is as grand as its architecture. But beyond its boulevards and concert halls, this is also a city with its handlebars firmly in the 21st century. So I have opted to start the day on two wheels.
Marco,
Yes.
what have you got planned for us for today?
Today I have for you this beautiful island, which is 24 kilometers long.
It's lovely.
Literally, you will feel like you are in nature, that we are like hundreds of kilometers away from the city, but it's in the middle of the city.
Built in the 1970s, Danube Island was originally designed to safeguard Vienna from flooding. But today, it is one of Europe's most successful examples of urban green space planning. And I love it.
Oh, how beautiful are the swans.
Leaving the cycle paths of Danube Island behind, we're headed for the hills. And right in the heart of it is this place.
Oh my goodness. This is impressive. And it's immaculate. It's so clean.
Very well maintained. Well, this is Klosterneuburg Abbey, which literally means Newcastle Abbey.
Yeah.
It's nothing new about it, because it was founded in the early 12th century.
It was founded in 1114 by St. Leopold. The story is that when he and his wife Agnes were married, her wedding veil blew away. And some years later, he found it in a mulberry tree, and he decided then to build the abbey.
I feel so
Wow, what a beautiful day we've had. I've loved every second. And as Magic Hour descends on Vienna, what better way to usher in the evening than with a private concert arranged exclusively for us guests at the iconic Halle Liechtenstein.
Are you in a good mood tonight?
We're all dressed in our finest. The concert is about to start.
Performers are here. Let the show begin.
Today we are exploring one of the most gorgeous regions on the journey, Austria's wonderful Wachau Valley. Kicking the day off right here in Krems.
I'm going to say this with love. I feel like I'm on the set of a Disney movie.
Do you think Walt Disney came here before he created Disneyland?
No, we created Disneyland.
You were first. This is just so perfect, though.
The thing is, Krems is an incredibly old town. And we even have prehistorical findings here. A little figurine, for example, that is 36,000 years old. So the region always was settled by mankind because the conditions here were ideal.
The Wachau Valley is some of the most fertile ground in Austria. For thousands of years, people have walked these hills, farmed these fields, and pressed grapes into wine. The winemakers here have had to carve steep terraces right into the hillsides to grow their wines. Machinery cannot be used on these here slopes, so nearly everything, from the pruning to the harvest, is done by hand.
Wine is a plant that can withstand harsh growing conditions. Real good wine wants to be challenged in the vineyard. You want to have poor soil. You want to have pure rock underneath. You want to have the plant somehow struggling, because that ends up in a very, very high fruit quality.
The Wachau Valley is famed for its Rieslings and Grüne Veltliner wines. And what are we sampling today?
We are sampling something different in the first moment. It's Muscatella. And this is a more fruity wine, fruity and delicious in the direction of elderflowers in the nose and more grapey in the end.
Oh, that's lovely and light and crisp.
Yeah, refreshing is probably the best.
Liquid sunshine with a breeze.
Yes.
Let's go with a little cherry
perfect.
on top.
That's what it is.
Discover the Danube in depth in all-inclusive, ultra-luxury with Scenic. Exclusive scenic and rich events, scenic free choice activities, plus all onboard meals and premium drinks, they are included. Secure your 2026 river cruise with exclusive air credit offer available. Getaway viewers, you can save an additional $300 per person with an exclusive voucher. So for more info or to request your voucher, just visit scenic.com.au/getaway. Call 1300 790 372 or have a chat to your local travel advisor.
The entire state of Hawaii is jam-packed with beautiful sights, and generally it's the coastal locations that get all the glory. But Hawaii is also home to some incredible ranches and its fair share of cowboys and cowgirls.
Sun is shining and I feel so good.
We're at the edge of Oahu's famous North Shore, an area known for its world-renowned surf beaches. But today, we're exploring a much lesser-known slice of Hawaiian history.
Good day for it.
So Gunstock Ranch started in 1973. It was a sugarcane plantation until 1971. When the mill shut down on the island, it became Gunstock in 73.
Right, so when people come to Hawaii, you sort of think sun, sand, surf.
Yeah, people just think of Hawaii, like you said, as the oceans and the beaches, but we have such an incredible landscape out here with the mountains and the ranges and the ridges, and incredible hiking and all sorts of
cows!
Yeah, so we are working cattle ranch out here, so.
It's a good day for it, a good day for it.
There's plenty of ways to explore the ranch, with trail rides for all ages and abilities. But it's the ATV tours that give guests access to Gunstock's signature experience.
All right, so this is our planting spot for the day. We're going to be planting Milo trees today, a great native species here in Hawaii.
So part of this ranch is purely dedicated to replanting native plants.
Yes, exactly. So Gunstock Ranch has about 1,000 acres out here total, and we've dedicated 500 of that to this reforestation program. Perfect.
It's coming.
Yep, great. Plop them right down there in the ground. Great job. And again, just keep pressing nice and good down into the ground.
So now that I've put him into the ground.
Yes.
This is my tree.
That's your tree forever. So the really cool thing about the trees that we can plant here is we're gonna put a little tracking device in the ground with your tree, and you'll be able to track its growth, and then in years to come, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, however many years down the road, you can come back and visit the specific tree.
Oh, I love that. So I can come back and visit my tree.
Absolutely.
Oh, I got to think of a name for my tree.
You do, yes.
You wouldn't expect tree planting to be a spiritual experience, but here at Gunstock, that's exactly what it is.
And the Hawaiians have a word called mana, so it's your spirit. And when we transfer the water, it's gonna run through your hands into the roots of your tree, and that's gonna be transferring your mana and your spirit into your tree.
This is such an experience, honestly, like, I don't want to leave him. I just want to stay here and watch him grow. After a bit of thought, I thought, you know what? I'm going to name it after Mum. It's called the Jackie tree. Grow up, big Jackie, you got this!
As well as allowing us to channel our inner nature warrior, the ATV is the quickest way to get around this vast property.
So we're headed up to the lookout spot, and this is that ocean view that everybody that comes out to Hawaii is looking for.
That's what I'm looking
Absolutely
for.
Stunning.
Are you kidding me?
So this is our lookout spot. It's a beautiful, beautiful area here. This is the very start of our north shore of Oahu here.
So that's the North Shore, that's where all the surfing happens?
Exactly,
Right,
yeah. So
okay.
Pipeline's the biggest surf spot here. It's just about 10 minutes down the road from us. You've got the ocean, you've got the mountain ranges, you've got absolutely everything that is the beauty of Hawaii right here in front of you.
And if you thought the scenery was spectacular from an ATV, well, wait till you've experienced it on horseback.
If you got a country song, driving down a country road.
Well, this is your pretty girl today.
What's her name?
And this is Cedar.
Cedar. Hey, how are you? You're gonna have to take care of me today. Can you guarantee me that, please? Okay.
She says she'll do her best.
Well, ain't we living the dream?
How did this place become Gunstock Ranch?
So the story is actually really fun. Dr. Mac Smith was actually the state veterinarian, and his favorite horse was I'm a Gunstock Rebel.
And so from that horse came the name Gunstock Ranch.
Exactly.
Kenzie, how many horses do you have here at Gunstock Ranch?
So actually, in our herd that we use for the trail ride, there's about 60 of them. And the really cool thing is about 20 of those were actually born and raised here. They're out of that Gunstock bloodline.
Look at this view.
Isn't this amazing?
We have a fire set up with a view.
Not bad, right?
Not a bad afternoon at all. You show me how it's done. You do
You
this.
gotta just either rotate here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what it's about. That's life right there. Kenzie, I've got to say, this is not how I pictured ending my day on the North Shore, but I could not imagine a better ending. Cheers, legend.
Cheers.